You know who I am. Now, say my name.
You're Mitch Live.
You're goddamn right.
Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of The Toy Shelf. I'm your host Mitch Live.
And I'm the one who knocks.
And I collect action figures. And today, we are having a look at the Breaking Bad figure line by Mezco Toyz. I'm sure that this series needs no introduction, so we are going to just jump right into some figures here. Beginning with the infamous meth dealer Heisenberg, also known as Walter White, loving father, and terminal cancer patient. And I'm pretty sure that this is specifically Walter White from the most famous scene in TV history. Okay, maybe one of the most famous scenes in TV history. It's the one from the episode titled Say My Name. You remember, we just did the bit. This is a 6-inch figure line and it has 0 points of articulation. Absolutely none of his joints move whatsoever. His hands, his neck, none of it. But his accessories are all removable. He comes with the removable hat and sunglasses, which complete the Heisenberg look. He also comes with a handgun, this big old bag of cash, and a bag of his signature blue meth. I actually have 2 little bags of blue meth here. One of these is from a smaller figure line from somewhere else. Just quick side note, there's something like 16 figures in this toy line, but there are only 4 characters. That means 75% of this toy line is all alternate versions. Damn you, alternate versions! So what's the goal here, Mezco? Is it to make so many Walter Whites that any consumer can purchase whatever they feel is the most iconic Walter White? Or do you really expect us to buy this Walter, and then this Walter again with a different shirt, and then Hazmat Suit Walter, and then Hazmat Suit Walter in a different color, and then Hazmat Suit Walter in a different color? Anyway, next we've got Jesse Pinkman. Yeah, science! Jesse is Walter's partner in crime, and he's also his former chemistry student / dropout, and he kind of turns out to be the main protagonist for the whole story by the end. This isn't yeah, science era Jesse. This is mid to later season Jesse, who is a little more accomplished and just as proficient at cooking blue meth as Walter. His accessories include this face mask and a tray of fresh blue meth. I love the smell of fresh meth in the morning.
Drugs are bad, okay?
And I thought I remembered this mask coming with a canister, a filter for the mask. I couldn't remember, so I went looking through all of my accessories, and I found this tiny little brown cylinder, which I thought might have been what I was looking for, but it doesn't fit in the mask anywhere. So I looked this figure up to see what he's supposed to come with, and the pictures show him with some container of spice or some shit. I have no idea what this is supposed to be, but I'm pretty sure it also comes with Jesse Pinkman. Next we've got the world's most smooth-talking criminal lawyer, James McGill, or, as he's known in the criminal world, Saul Goodman.
Seriously, when the going gets tough, you don't want a criminal lawyer, right? You want a criminal lawyer. Know what I'm saying?
Now, Bob Odenkirk, who plays Saul Goodman, is an actor that I've seen in a ton of things over the years, but he brings this character to life in a way that I think nobody else could. It was like he was born to play this role. This figure of the entire collection bears the least resemblance to the actor he's supposed to portray. I mean, he looks pretty close, but there's just something a little off about his face. His outfit and his pose, all of those are right on point for Saul Goodman. He's even got his little Bluetooth thing in his ear. Looks very Saul-like, just a little off in the face. He's wearing this snazzy suit and bright-colored shirt and tie as per his usual style, but if you're not a fan of the blue shirt and yellow tie, don't fear. You can also go with a green shirt and a yellow tie. Or you can go with a green shirt and perhaps a red tie. How about a beige suit with a red shirt and a striped tie? No? Then may I suggest you try the dark pinstripe suit with beige shirt and maroon tie with stripes? You get the idea. He does not come with any accessories, but he does come with a very legit looking business card that says Saul Goodman, attorney at law. I left mine back at my office, but off camera Michael put a nice photo of it on the screen for us. Oh, what a great looking business card. And finally, another fan favorite from the series, we've got Gustavo Fring. Gus is a very intelligent, meticulous, and goal-oriented meth dealer. And Gus has already achieved this level of crime lord badassery that Walter always kind of sees himself as. But Walter has always got a score to settle, he always lets his pride and his ego gets in the way, and basically they butt heads and they both decide that the other's gotta go.
There can only be one.
Gus comes with a bucket of fried chicken batter from Los Polos Hermanos, which is the fast food fried chicken restaurant that he owns, which is really just a front for his drug business, but he still runs it like a legit business, because Gustavo Fring doesn't do anything half-assed. Los Polos Hermanos is Spanish for the Chicken Brothers, which is named for him and his brother, who was his partner, who tragically died. It's a long story. He also comes with removable reading glasses.
What's that, Sonny? I need to get my reading glasses. Yup, that's some good-looking meth.
So there are alternates of Gus as well, but it is worth noting that there's far less versions of Gus. In fact, there's pretty much 2 variations to his face and 2 variations to his jacket, and that's all you can get. And I may or may not have purchased the alternate version of Gus. Ta-da! But look! I mean, this is clearly the more superior Gus, right? Now, had I have known that they were going to make this much cooler looking figure, I would have waited. I wouldn't have got Gus. But I didn't know they were going to make him, and I didn't have a Gus. So I bought him, and then I saw him, and he's just... damn you, alternate versions! Both Gus's are pretty cool, but we know exactly what scene that this Gus is from. It's not just the outfit and the damage to his face, but it's also the way he fixes his tie and poses himself before he falls over dead. It's just so Gus. And considering that all the Gus's have the exact same pose, I think it's safe to say that this was the intended look from its conception. Breaking Bad was one of those shows that was just so groundbreaking in its time, and you just can't quite recreate whatever it was that made Walter White and this show so captivating. Better Call Saul? Yeah, it's a cool show, lots of characters that you really like, some good writing. El Camino? Yeah, okay. But Breaking Bad, damn, what a time to be alive and have cable. And this brings us to the end of another episode, but if you have not had your Toy Shelf or your Breaking Bad fix, make sure to subscribe and have an eye out for the next episode of our mini-series, That New Toy Smell, where we will be unboxing one of the exclusive Walter White alternate versions. All of our figure unboxing now happens there, and we have new videos every week, so make sure to subscribe and keep checking back. Plus, we have other cool Mezco complete collection reviews from other crime dramas such as Sons of Anarchy, and just a ton of other great content on our channel. Check it out! Oh, and did I mention hitting subscribe? Check the description for links where you can purchase your own Mezco Toyz Breaking Bad figure collection. Thanks for hanging out with us on the Toy Shelf, and remember, you're never too old to play with toys.
You know who I am. Now, say my name.
You're Mitch Live.
You're goddamn right.